Rusty Fuel, thanks for this super chat. This is great. The premise is wrong because the calendar many times over the last 7,000 years has changed, has shifted.
Outstanding. I love the fact that
how does that gel? And then the other thing is, I'm sure there are other cultures that, like for instance, the Jewish culture, the Chinese culture, they track our years in much different ways than we do. So that's number one. So how accurate can it possibly be if we've actually shifted? Dates and
who asked that question?
Rusty Fuel.
Very, very smart man, Rusty. Let me explain how we know, and let me explain it to the best of my ability. Manifestation is a real thing in this world.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, yes, it
absolutely is. I'm going to manifest a steak in the refrigerator.
Absolutely isn't. I'm going to prove you that it is.
Manifestation is a real thing.
100% not true.
So did you have goals in life?
I sure did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I worked for them. And manifestation is one of the deadliest things in the world.
No, it's not. You have to work and do things at the same time.
That's not manifestation. Working is not manifestation.
Why not?
Working is not manifestation.
Why not?
Manifestation, let's look up the definition.
So you can be the best NBA player in the world just by saying, no, you got to put in the work.
He didn't manifest it. He only did it. If we were to ask Michael Jordan, hey, let me ask you about your life path as far as your numerology, he would not give a fuck about what you're saying. He would just say, I busted my ass in the gym.
Have you met Michael Jordan?
My junior high coach cut me from the fucking team, and my dad did not accept me over my brother Larry. So I busted my ass to become the best player on the planet. That's what he'd tell you. He doesn't say anything about it being an 11 life path. So don't put your beliefs about numerology on Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a killer out there on the basketball court, and he was a killer because he decided to be a killer, not because he put it off on numerology or astrology.
No, he doesn't know anything about numerology and astrology.
The most deadly part of this whole situation is that you're sitting here having a conversation about red pill, and the number one problem that we have with women is their lack of accountability, and what you're teaching is literally the fuel for that lack of accountability. I am where I am because I went to the fucking gym, because I learned how to build a sales team. That's where I am, not because of when I was born. You give people this literal lack of accountability. They have this safe blanket of victimhood that they can use because of what you're teaching them. It is literally the opposite. It is the absolute opposite of what you need. Again, the reason why Rollo and I are friends is not because we're three life paths. It's because we both believe in this fucking book over here called Evolutionary Psychology. That's the reason why. It's because
the reason you both believe in that book is because you're three life paths. No, that's the point.
There is no proof in what you're saying.
The proof is you guys right here. This is the proof. You guys are here together. He is actually backing you. He is putting everything on the line to back you.
That's
3-3. That is anecdotal. That is not scientific.
That's a circular argument.
Exactly. It's like anecdotal. That is not scientific.
Because the solution is in the question itself. So like how can that's unfalsifiable? Yeah, of course we're here to, and I'm sure maybe Steven Crowder has people that are with him that maybe.
I'm glad you brought up. Hold on, stop. That they align. But I am glad you brought up Steven Crowder.
Don't get lost in the weeds. Don't get lost in the weeds. What I'm saying is that just because two people happen to have like similar personality, like what about personalities? What about people who are like good clicks with each other? What about people who have like complementary talents? Those people are, what about, I got a better one for you. People who have pathological personalities tend to attract other pathological personalities into their orbit. That has nothing to do with fucking numbers. It has to do with the fact that this guy's crazy and this guy's even crazier than him. So the crazy guy's going to follow.
When you are born, you are born and imprinted with certain energy. That in energy.
How do I measure that energy? I want to know what
numerology
this is, because if I could put that fucking energy in a bottle, I'd be a billionaire. Right
it's just like energy. No. You guys brought up Steven Crowder. I want to make this example. He is born 7/7/1987. He is a 3 life path, just like him and him. So again, they can say all the nonsense they want. The fact of the matter is, they're over here doing the same thing Steven Crowder is, and they're the guys who brought him up, not me.
There are hundreds of people.
Yeah, you brought him up, not me.
I didn't bring it here, but there are hundreds of people.
Rush Limbaugh, born on the 12th.
It's fine, but
Howard Stern, born on the 12th.
There are hundreds of people who aren't, and you can sit.
But the top of the game is.
It doesn't matter. Like
that's in your opinion. If you're telling me the top people in the game are all a certain number, it means nothing.
Yeah, correct. But first off, you're cherry picking who the top people in the game are. Number one, and
you tell me who the top people are.
Number one, you don't say the third. You say 112 is also the same thing, and it's like very convenience, because if you're born on the 21st, then you're also 3 life path. It's like you have all these.
I didn't say a 3 life path.
You have all these fucking ejections.
I don't have outs.
Always what?
I don't.
Let's go back to hold on, because I don't want to skip back, because you definitely do this thing where you keep throwing things at people before they can research it. The manifestation thing.
Yes.
Those poor kids who lived in Poland in 1939 when the Nazis invaded.
Yes.
They didn't manifest getting thrown into ovens.
No.
And those Hutus and Tutsis that live in Rwanda.
Correct.
And 1 million people died in 100 days. They didn't manifest getting
they didn't.
butchered.
No, they didn't.
Julian Khashoggi, when he fucking questioned the the king of Saudi Arabia, he didn't manifest getting killed by a fucking bone saw. Those things are not manifestation. No, those things are not true. You did not manifest those things. The 100 million people that died during the wheat famines under Mao Zedong did not manifest.
And neither the people who died in fucking the Holocaust in Ukraine.
Manifestation isn't real, or rather, there is no evidence. There is no evidence.
Manifestation is very real, and the point is, only a few people have the ability to manifest.
Again,
that's the whole point.
What an incredible escape route for you.
It's not an escape. It's not an escape route.
I'm the only true astrologer. I'm the only true numerologist, and only things I do sometimes are wrong, and we can change all these other things. Like, again, man, there's no way this is a science. You have to be able to disprove your own hypothesis, and you don't even attempt to do so.
This right here proves it's real.
It doesn't prove it.
Me helping the Golden State Warriors win a damn championship.
Again,
that is real.
Let's do this real quick.
Me going to the White House.
In the chat.
That is real.